Well, hello guys, my name is Nick and I'm back after being gone for over 2 weeks. I'm sorry about that, but today we are doing the number 11A E.R.F. Petrol Tanker that came out in 1955 and was produced till 1957. As you can see, the paint is half gone, some parts are bent, some parts are missing, and it just rolls into frame backwards. So taking a closer look at it, there you can see the E.R.F. logo. Also, one of the A pillars is bent. Looking at the back, you can see it isn't an oval anymore, it's bent. That's the theme of this build, I think. And there are no rivets. So past me is kind of pissed I can't use my drill, but oh well, saves me a lot of time. Oh, and the front is bent. I forgot about that. It's been 2 weeks since I did this thing. So let's get the axles out. Take my Dremel and removing the little metal edge holding in the axle. Now the axles are so rusty that the wheels don't really want to come out. It's a problem you will see in a future segment of this lovely video. What voice was that? It's late again. Oh well. So with the axles out, I can concentrate on removing the remainder of the red paint. So taking my lovely lid of something, my last bit of paint stripper because the can is empty, and probably start using my investment in next video, hopefully. No, probably not. I have one more lined up. We will see. So time to straighten out all the bent bits. So let's get my tools out. First of all, I need some of these adjustable pliers. I need a hammer. A hammer, and well, no, not that. Put it away, thank you. So, starting with my adjustable thingamajig, I just bend it back into shape and use my hammer to, well, tap the rest back into place. Then take my screwdriver and make it perfect. Next, let's take my hammer and smash out the front. I was going to smash in, but it's already smashed in. So smash out the front. It had a huge crash probably. And last but not least, get my hammer, put it away again, take my screwdriver and just pry the oval back into shape. And finish the job off with my adjustable pliers, tweezers, thingies. You get the point, I'm panicking, oh well. So for primer, I'm using a fine surface primer by Tamiya, like always. 2 coats in total. Leaving between 15 to 25 minutes to dry between coats. After the primer is dried, I move on to the actual paint. I'm using a Tamiya Red. Again, 3 coats, leaving between 15 minutes to 25 minutes to dry between coats. Now this is quite a hard model to get painted in one go, because there are a lot of dips, there are a lot of behind the cap, for example. It's really hard to paint down there, so the paint job didn't really turn out all that well, but I'm still really happy with the result. Also, you might think, well, where is the trunk lid thingy? Don't worry, I didn't forget it. I did forget it in this part of the video, but in a later segment you will see I magically remember to, well, actually get that. So after that's applied, there it is. I didn't forget. You can see I ordered this part from MK Models. So a quick coat of the same primer, 2 coats actually in total. And then using the same red and an annoying fly. Go away. So for the axles, there you can see they are so rusty that the wheels are just literally stuck on the wheels. To get them off, you could just bathe them in WD-40 or any penetrating oil, but these came out relatively well. I struggled, as you can see right there. I kind of struggled. Oh well, next I need to just clean up these axles with some Scotch-Brite or some sanding paper. And as you can see in the, I say as you can see quite a lot, I have to stop doing that. So putting the wheels in a bath of hot soapy water. and just cleaning off the wheels. The, what is it, 60 years of grime and play and things like that. Oh well, last step for the actual bodywork is put on the SO sticker, because it's a petrol tanker and it needs an SO sticker. Duh. So placing it in some water, making the sticker come off the paper, wettening the actual back bit, because if you don't do that, the sticker immediately stucks. Words, it's incredible. If you don't wetten the back bit, the sticker just immediately stick to the model and you cannot fine tune it, put it into place right like so. So I lied, this is the last step of bodywork. Painting in the details, starting with the E.R.F grill. With my paintbrush, I'm using a really wide paintbrush for this because it's a large surface. The doy. When the grill is beautifully painted in, I move on to the little petrol tankers on the side of the model. Not really sure what color I was going to paint them, was debating doing them in black, but I just voted against them and just did them in the same grey, silverish paint, just to make them, well, stand out a little bit. So if you do a drive-by, you can shoot them and an entire truck would explode. I really love how my mind comes up with things like this during recording. This is all unscripted, obviously, otherwise this would actually be a good video. And we are moving on to the headlights. Right here, so I take my toothpick and just paint in the headlights. Now for the reassembly, I just place in, well, I can actually snap in the back bits. This point, I obviously, before I did this, before paint, I actually tried this thing on if it actually, no I didn't, this is the first time I fitted it, and luckily it did fit, so I make the oval again. Love when I do that. So when it's finally snapped into place, it just holds itself in. It's time to reassemble the axles. Really simple, just slide on the wheel. Then slid it through the base. Just do it, Nick. It's taking a really long time today. No idea why. So when the wheel is on the axle, just slide the axle through. Just through the hole, Nick. It isn't that hard. There we go. Put the wheel on the other side, and then take my. I also always forget how those things are named, and just squeeze it with all your force. So that's the model complete. Let's take a look at it before, and let's take a look at it after this custom restoration in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I love counting down. There it is! So if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Leave your comments in the comment section down below, and I hope to see you in a future video. In about 2 weeks probably. Bye!